Welcome back to the channel and urge you to be back again with another video. Match reaction time. Manchester City 3, Fulham nil. We dominated the first half. We went into the game. We had to win to stay in the title race, and we did. Job done. 3 points in the bag. Great start to the next few games after we had that rocky, crappy start to the year, which was shocking. That was not a cutscene. No one saw that coming. We won. Semenyo scored again. A phenomenal player, phenomenal signing. He's going to be amazing for years to come. Phenomenal signing. He came in, he scored. It was nice to see Ain't Nuri back in the lineup again. He's definitely been good in the last games. He did an okay job again. But then Foden finally had a start, and he looked better. He missed it 3 times, but he did better. He looked better. Even though he didn't score, he did look better. He was trying to do something with the game. But the second goal from Nico O'Reilly was a surprising thing. Is now with the Pep is seeming to play Nico O'Reilly in midfield, which is kind of strange because I would think he could start to Johnny Rangers there or something. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know. That's a little bit maybe because it's midweek, but he's been doing that these last few games. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it definitely worked today. So you gotta give him that. But definitely nice goal from Nico right from the side. Um, then the third goal, Erling Haaland finally opening scoring in open plays. He has not scored in a long time in open play, quite a few weeks. So it was nice to see him come back and score. Um, but definitely nice first half. Great defense, great possession, nice chances trying to get the ball. But once the second half came, it was a totally different story. City were kind of letting Fulham in a lot. They weren't holding the ball a lot. They kind of weren't doing much in the second half. The second half, they kind of fell asleep. They kind of got lazy. And they've been doing that quite a bit ever since the start of the year. And I've been noticing that. It's like, yeah, like what the hell is going on? I was like, whoa, why are they letting him them in like that? Of course, this game was not as crazy as the last one. It's man, the last one, whoa, that will not happen again. 5-4. But this time was just a 3-0. Besides the bad, crappy second half from City, they did do a great job in winning the game, which was great. But definitely they need to improve that because other teams out there will definitely beat them and capitalize on that. And I'm worried about that because other teams will be watching that and be like, hey, let's do this. They'll win. They'll be like, second half, we could beat them. You could score all over them. They don't even try in the second half. They're not even in the second half. They're totally didn't see in the second half. So that's something that's very concerning for the next games. I'm watching that, and definitely so quite upsetting to see. But hopefully we'll see something that improve in the next games. But definitely the first half, it was nice to see in the second half since I heard afterwards that Haaland has some niggles. I don't know why he's always getting that because so Omar Marmoush got to come in. He tried a little bit, but they could not get the balls to him. So we really didn't get to see a lot from him in the second half like they saw in the last game since he looked great at Anfield. But this game, they weren't even giving him the ball, so we couldn't see him at his best. It was nice to see some players getting a start or getting subbed in. Later in the game, he brought Johnny Reinders in, which he should have been brought in the second half. I don't know why he didn't, but he should have been brought in that second half. That second half game, when the second half was part of the game, he should have been brought in, but he was not brought in. But it would be nice to see him start again because he really tries because he doesn't care. He'll keep trying until he scores, and he saw how good he did in December. Excuse me, he scored quite a few times. I think he scored like 4 goals in December. So I think Pep needs to give him a chance again. Because the first half of the season, City was not struggling like that. They were not. Well, some of the games, like against Fulham last time they kind of did, and So, but they were kind of see he was still, but I don't know. Hopefully he'll fix that, but definitely not doing so well in the second half. But the first half, amazing. They were dancing all over that field. I was like, you know what, game done. After the third now, after the third goal, I was like, game done. The game's done. Game over. We won. We got the 3 points. But the second half definitely was very concerning. But thankfully, we took the 3 points in the bag. It was a boring second half, but the first half was very fun. Very fun. But hopefully, we'll keep winning. And because our next games don't look that hard, but the next game depends if Newcastle got Joe Linton and Kamara is back. That will definitely be hard to deal with if they're back. If they're not back, we should be able to beat them again, because this wouldn't be the first time since we already beat them in the Carabao Cup semifinal. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll have a great day, and see you in the next game in the FA Cup game, which should be a win. Take care.